Hey guys, so I have some old videos from like a year ago, Dar's Dominion. Obviously, can't really do that on mobile anymore since it was taken off. But there's this new game, Trials of Titan. I've been playing it for like the past 2 days. I'm a ranger class, and basically, it's really similar to Realm of the Mad God or Dar's Dominion. Basically, you just run around killing monsters. It's really smooth compared to Dar's Dominion. I'd say better graphics. Um, there's different quests, like those monsters on the map. Those are quests for marks. I've been playing. Actually, I got really lucky. I got a UT bow, which barely anyone has. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm like one of the only people to have it. I got it from a dungeon called the Whispering Woods. It's that marker on the map you saw. Yeah, if you just go defeat that marker, the dungeon will open up, and you have a chance of getting it, obviously. I got really lucky. I got the UT, 2 shots it shoots, as you can see. I like the pink. It pierces as well, which no other bow does. Right now I only have Warrior and Ranger. There's other classes like Commander and Berserker. Right now I'm like the ocean section, just like killing some monsters, Up in the top left you'll see my HP, which is red bar, and my blue part, which is usually XP, but I'm level 164. Right now those are just like extra points you can get. The higher you go, you might get on the leaderboards. The yellow bar under that is rage, and basically it's not like mana. It's like it activates your power. If you have just the tiny spinner bar, you can activate your power. And my power is raining arrows, obviously. The higher your bar is charged, then the more damage your power will actually do, or the more effective your power will be. So as you can see, that did like 1,400 damage. Ooh, actually, here's a ring. The highest right now that you can get in like the overworld is T3 stuff and T6 gear, like T3 rings. Right here that I just picked up, this is a scroll. Basically, it's like potions in Realm of the Mad God or something. It increases your max stat. So I'm gonna consume that. I have 56 attack, which I've consumed a lot of those scrolls. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, right, I was talking about the thing. I did 1,400 damage before. If I use it again, now it only does 568. So as you can see, and it doesn't recharge like regular mana. It will charge depending on how much you hit monsters. So you don't have to, like, in Realm of the Mad God, you have to wait. No. Right here, you can see it's going up as I hit the monsters. Because this bow pierces, it can hit multiple monsters, and my power charges really fast. So it's really helpful just farming these guys, especially because those little fish that these guys spawn, usually with a regular bow, like, it wouldn't have the pierce, so you'd have to kill all the little fish before you can hit like the guys that are spawning them, and that would usually take a while. But because this bow is special, it can just go right through and clear them really fast. And the ocean, by the way, drops attack scrolls only. There's a desert one, which I'll go there in a second. The desert drops... No, this is still ocean. Whoops. The desert drops speed, and the dungeon from the desert also drops speed. There's no dungeon in the ocean that I know of yet. But there is a dungeon, or there is the Godlands, which is the Blacklands you saw in the beginning of the video. The night guy you saw me fighting, those guys drop defense, and those things are really powerful. Like, I'm surprised I can even fight them. Like, that's how strong they are. Oh, right here, this dark part, this is the woods. There's some monsters here. This drops the Whispering Woods, which is where I got the UT bow, actually. It's really lucky. Okay, right now I just got a quest. It's for like a totem thing. I do want to go to the desert, so let's do that. Okay, this is the desert biome. This is like the ocean. The enemies are just as strong. But there is a quest that you can get for Cyclops, which drops a dungeon. and that is where you'll get your speed and like other like T5, T6 gear and T3 rings. I'm gonna see if I can get one. You'll see it on the map, like the big marker. It'll be a quest for Cyclops. So that'll be cool. I'm really excited to start PPEs and gameplay on this game. And Darza wasn't that involved, but I got this game basically, I think 3 months after release. So I started 2 days ago, like I said, and I got really lucky with the UT bow. Right now I'm just gonna go kill some more monsters, and I'll be back once I find the quest for the dungeon. Okay, see you later. Okay guys, we're back. This right here is the Cyclops I was talking about. This is the guy that drops the dungeon, the quest you can get in the desert area. This is the guy that drops the dungeon for Bubra Barrens. Okay, we're gonna go do that. Show you guys what the dungeons are like. Okay, I already have memorized the dungeon, but yeah, that's also another thing. The dungeons stay the same, which is kind of cool. You can rush them a bit faster. But in these dungeons, there's a lot of bullets, and they just don't do a lot of damage. You can usually just run through. You can shoot behind you, get some extra XP. Yeah. Okay, so while I'm rushing this, I want to talk about also the settings. The settings are really nice. You can like put opacity and stuff to make other people transparent and such. This game is based a lot on vigor, which is like how you regen HP, and we're at the boss. Okay. Which is really helpful. There's not really much heal. Like, there is the warrior class, which does heal. But that's the only class I know of that heals right now. Okay, so we're gonna fight this boss. I also wanted to talk about what's it called? I'm having a hard time remembering. Oh yeah, right. Everything does little damage, but you have very little health, so it's like this game right now, it's coming out soon to Steam. I can't wait. I'm gonna be hopefully able to make easier videos. Everything will be a lot easier to defeat. And there you go. Okay, so basically, there's a whole bunch of different chests in this game. There's like, they all look like chests, but it's the straps that matter. So basically, like see how it's like white? That means you got like a scroll or something to increase, which is speed, because this dungeon drops speed. There's bronze ones that drops HP pot and T1 and stuff gear. T1 to like tier 3, I think, gear. And then there's gold ones that drop T4 to 5 gear. And then there's like those white chests that can also drop T6 gear and scrolls. Also, there's like a gray chest that also drops just T6 gear, no scrolls or nothing like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to Nexus, which is this button down here. Basically, it's really cool. There's this little top in the spot, which is like music. Then your vault is down here. I only have the starting vault stuff right now. This is my vault. I have a couple different stuff for classes. There's also a cool class. If you're wondering what the robe and this is for, it's for a class called Alchemist. Basically, like throw potions that do splash damage. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna get this beginner pack later on tonight. It's pretty good. It's a really good deal. Usually it'd cost like a lot more money. There's some cool skins I'm also gonna get. There's this one for sure for the Ranger, which is what I'm using. For an Archer Soul Hunter skin. That's really cool. 850, it's deal. There's these little companions. They're like backpacks from Realm of the Mad God. They'll give you an extra 8 slots, like in battle and stuff. Over here, also up here, these little ghost things you see, those are called souls. Those can be purchased stuff here, which is like really OP armor and stuff. They also like, I'm assuming in the future there's going to be more uses for it. But yeah. Make sure to like make more videos. But this game, overall, if I had to rate it from 1 to 10, I'd give it like, compared to Darza's Dominion, this is like a good 8. It's definitely something. It's definitely close to Realm of the Mad God, especially when it comes out for computer. There's some really cool dungeons you can do. I think the end boss, instead of like Oryx, it's like called Mana. Mana's palace. There's some videos about that on Unnamed Studios, their channel. They're like the producers of the game right now on mobile. You can go check out their videos doing like the castle. They have a lot more info. You've probably already seen it. But yeah, if you like this video and you thought it was like information, like comment, tell me what I'm doing wrong, how I can do better. And yeah, I'm also going to be showing off the other dungeon called Whispering Woods where I got this bow. And yeah, I'll be back when I find that. See ya. Okay, so we're coming up on like the mini boss, I say, just like the Cyclops. The mini boss for what you have to do. There it is, the quest. What you have to kill to get the portal for Whispering Woods. He's right here. This one. He's gonna turn big, spawn a whole bunch of like minions and stuff. This boss is, I'd say, much more difficult than the desert one. It definitely requires a higher skill cap. Right here, here's Whispering Woods. Okay, this dungeon is really difficult to get through. Like, it's not as in damage, but those little pink shots you see, all those star ones, they'll charm you, and basically they'll slow you down and make you go towards all these fairies. And this map, this dungeon is literally a maze. So as you can see, I hit a dead end. It's literally a maze. It goes around in a circle with dead ends and everything. It takes a really long time with all the charms and stuff, so when rushing this dungeon, I'd suggest just try dodging as best you can all these pink little stars, because they will slow down your time dramatically. And this dungeon will be very difficult to speedrun, considering all the dead ends and like difficult pattern and everything to actually beating the dungeon. So yeah, you can just enjoy the gameplay, and I'll start talking again when we get to the boss. Also guys, the music is actually really nice and calming for the dungeon. Sounds amazing. I do have headphones on so you can't hear it, but I'm going to leave that for when you download the game and you can see for yourself. As you can see, the maze. See, my HP is regenerating really fast because I got 30 vigor. That's helping me out a lot. You can basically just run through, tank it all. Again, try best to dodge the pink shots. They're really annoying. You can also kill them. That might help. But they constantly respawn. This game is on its very first update, obviously. It's not perfect, but it's definitely good. And it's all created by the same person who made Darza's Dominion, Juix. I'll show you guys the leaderboards after this dungeon. And we're here at the boss. I like to take out all these minions around the sides that'll slow you. You can't take out those towers, but these archer guys and stuff before you hit the boss, because all the damage will stack up, and it will get very hectic. Okay, and start the boss. As soon as you hit him, he'll activate. start doing his phases. I like when I'm doing a solo, I like to take out these guys around the edges. When it's with another person, you usually don't have to. If it's like a warrior, they can help you heal through it. But I like to take out all these guys. Helps with the chaos. Dodge the big shots. They will slowly lower your HP. Well, I am level... I'll talk about levels after this as well, because that's also another subject. As you can see, my power did like almost 1,500 damage. Okay, I think we've taken out enough now. We can just kill him ourselves. And there we go. We killed him. So as you can see, we got a gold strap. Means we didn't get the potions from here. But we did get tier 4 gear like I mentioned. It drops. And that's the dungeon. Last thing I want to talk about before we close the video is levels. The XP is the same thing and everything, but let me turn up music real quick. Okay. Anyways, XP is a lot different. Like in the first level 100 to 120, you'll level up by 10 levels at a time. So every time you level up, you go up 10 levels. After level 120, your leveling up will get a lot slower. And once you reach 140, you're going to start leveling up one by one. The max cap for levels is 200. I am currently at, as you can see, I have up here, I have almost 17,000 score, and I'm only level 165. So, leveling up definitely gives you also a feeling of more progression, as in Realm of the Mad God or anything, you easily can get level 20. Getting level 200 is a bit more of a challenge. And that was the last thing I want to talk about. There's a whole bunch of different biomes, the regular grasslands, the dirt, as you saw when you came out the portal from the dungeon. You saw the desert, the water. There's also a snow biome. The monsters there are a bit harder than the ones at the ocean. And then there's also the volcano biome, I guess, with like the hardest monsters, gods, I'd say. The strongest monsters in the game, though you have to be very powerful to do it. Even I struggle with taking out large groups. Each biome also has a mini-boss. As you can see, my quest, it's pointing me towards the mini-boss, which is right here. I'll quickly do. The mini-bosses depend on the biome you're in. So as you can see, that one is very fast. Bronze strap around the chest. Very easy with the lower levels. As you get into the white one, the snow biome, that drops a really hard monster. Each shot does like 150 damage, which is ridiculous since you only have like 400 HP. I'm not sure about what the max caps for like potions and everything is, but I will be putting out a new video soon, hopefully about progression, and with me on the leaderboard. So to close this video, I'm gonna go back to Nexus, and also, oh, by the way, there's also emotes you can buy for like, there's all these skins, but there's emotes you can buy up here if you want to use them. This is also what a UT chest looks like, which is what I got. Anyways, go to settings. If you want to copy my settings, here they are. It's lots of good settings, less lag. I'm gonna go back to menu, and character slots are 600 each for the coins. That reminds me, the store, it's pretty cheap. It's pretty good deals. As I said, the character slot, I wouldn't buy the 600 for one character slot because you'd have to buy the box tokens. I would just get this beginner starting one because you get 12 also chests, which is already 1,200 gold, plus the character slot, which is another 600, which is 1,800 gold. So you'll be saving about like $6 or $7. Good deal. And yeah, those are the prices again. You can buy the armor and stuff. Back to the menu. The leaderboards is all time. Those are the souls I was mentioning. They're kind of like, when those are on death, you get those. Monthly winner, weekly, highest, and then all-time living. These are the points that you saw. The blue things I had. Yeah, these are it. So this guy obviously has, like, he has a really powerful sword. I've never seen that. I believe that's called the Claymore. It's the only other UT weapon in the game. As you can see, no one has UTs. Like, it's me, Rin, Osita, and then, like, that's Juix, obviously. He has, like, developer bow. Anyways, the bottom person, the 20th, has 23,000. I am at currently 16,941 points. So hopefully in the next video I'll be on the leaderboard. I can show you guys all that cool stuff. And yeah, that's about to wrap up the video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment what I can do better, what would you like to hear about, and yeah, thank you.